Hi there, this is Ronnie, and someone was asking me. I'm trying to get. Oh, there's the good light there. So, someone was asking me, "What do you eat in a day?" I should. I can maybe do a whole video filming the whole thing. I find it quite hard to do a whole vlog situation. So let me just tell you, what I eat in a day is quite consistent at the moment, and I actually learned this from staying a little bit with Doug Graham for a while. Sometimes I've stayed with him a couple of days or whatever, and he's very consistent with how he eats. And even if you go, apparently if you go to his events, he eats the same and stuff. But I would see him at events, and I'd see him eating different ways. But when I actually stayed with him, I saw how he did it when he was at home. Now he's quite a creative chef, so he's always making different things. But there's certain things that are staples, and the way that he does a raw vegan diet is quite simply. It seems to be usually bananas for lunch. Doesn't eat anything for breakfast. Bananas for lunch, usually in the region of probably like 15 to 20. He eats bananas in all sorts of different ways, whether it's a smoothie or um, dehydrated slightly or frozen. He quite likes eating frozen bananas. So there's different, or bananas, ice cream, whatever bananas. There's different ways of doing bananas, but there'll be a lot of bananas, and then a large orange juice drink, it's freshly squeezed orange juice, and then a salad that's usually like cucumbers, tomatoes. Um, he has that quite a lot: cucumbers, tomatoes, tahini. He likes tahini, so I've seen him do something like that quite a lot, and so I've been a lot more consistent. And what I've what I'm eating in the day at the moment is kind of similar. Usually bananas is a staple. Right now I've not got any bananas, so I need to go to the market and get some bananas. But bananas are a big staple. I don't have exact times that I do these things, but I try and have bananas like in the morning. I have salad every day, but almost at different times of the day. So I could have a salad for breakfast, I could have a salad at night, I could have a salad in the middle of the day. And my salad has been really consistent. It's almost every day I'm eating 2 heads of iceberg lettuce. 2 heads of iceberg lettuce. The dressing is tomatoes, like say a handful of tomatoes, half an avocado, and right now I've been adding dates into that. So half an avocado, tomatoes, dates. I slice up the salad, I mix all that together, I blend up the thing, I put that in, I blend it all together, and then I slice up the other half of the avocado and put that on, or maybe even add another avocado in, or half an avocado, whatever. And I eat that salad quite a lot as a staple. But I mean, like super consistently been eating that exact dressing. Except from I didn't have dates in it before. I quite like adding the dates in it for extra sweetness, but I was just doing tomato and avocado. Uh, and that's a regular thing. So depending on how many avocados, that's quite a lot of calories, you know. Because if 2 avocados could be 500, 600 calories, you know, or maybe smaller ones, maybe less. But avocados are pretty dense calories. Bananas obviously are dense in calories, and then I'll usually have some other fruit during that in the day. Um, grapes are quite a common one, and grapes come in 500 gram tubs, so maybe 2 or 3 of those in a day. And what else? It's kind of seasonal fruits in between, melons and things like that. Just so, but the whole point is I've got the staple food, which is bananas usually. I've got this salad that's another staple. That I just enjoy it as much as anything. It's not like I need it for extra nutrients. So I don't really feel like that, but I like the salad. And and then I'll have some whole fruits, because usually the bananas I would smoothie or do something, banana and ice cream, whatever. I don't eat bananas whole very much. Um, I don't know. I've just eaten so many that I don't really eat them whole that much. I think you probably do have a better effect if you eat them whole, but I don't. Uh, and the other big thing is probably orange juice. So fresh orange juice. I can buy sort of fresh orange juice. It's a bit expensive, so I'll sometimes resort to just like a package. What would you call it? Like carton of orange juice. So that's not raw technically. That's not fresh and all the rest of it. But that's um, I don't feel too bad. I don't really feel like like it's that bad or anything. Uh, or I'll buy a smoothie in a bottle or something like that. If I'm like if I've just got nothing, then obviously I can't go and get ripe bananas, or I could probably find ripe bananas somewhere, but it would be driving around all over the place. But you can go over and get 2 liters of orange juice, and it's only 1,000 calories actually, so it's still not quite enough for you to live on. but you can get one of those for like a pound, less than £1.50 or something. And yeah, it's not the best. Like you'd be better off buying a box of oranges and juicing them myself. But it's just a decision I guess I make. And in terms of other fruits, melons quite a lot recently. The other fruits that you can eat instantly, you can buy instantly. I quite like going and getting fruit all the time, because I don't really have a fridge that's working properly at the moment. So oranges in packets. If there's good apples, there's not often good apples, but apples. Um, cherries when they're in season. And I like to eat whole tomatoes a lot. I eat plum tomatoes as a snack quite a lot, or cherry tomatoes as a snack. So I do that quite a lot. I Right now I'm not really eating nuts at all. I'm not really eating seeds at all. I'm not saying that I would do that consistently forever, but I want to lose a little bit of weight, so I find that if I eat nuts I put on weight, or start to put on weight. And seeds I'm not so sure, but I've definitely with tahini, if I was to have tahini I would probably start putting on weight. So I've cut those out. There was times in my journey where I would sometimes have like uh, peas and sweet corn, like I would defrost them and either and make a meal out of that in some way. And that's not really raw, but I did that at one point, and but I don't like doing that anymore. I much prefer to have fruit as the staple. Or well, I guess it wasn't staple, but it was too much of the diet. But I like having fruit more than that stuff. I don't have tahini. What else? What other raw food products? Chocolate I never have. Like raw chocolate I never have. I have had a kind of carob chocolate before. Probably wasn't 100% raw, but it was just a snack thing that I had. And what else? So it's a kind of it might sound like quite a limited diet, but I really enjoy, especially I really enjoy the salad actually. Enjoy the salad, enjoy the tomatoes, enjoy all the fruits. Um, and I do now and again do something more gourmet or use the dehydrator, but it's quite rare right now. Quite rarely doing that. There was a time where I used to take like tomato paste, or whatever you call it, like not tomato juice, but tomato something, and I would just pour it on a Teflex sheet and dehydrate that, and it would come out as a big tomato crisp thing. I'd do that quite a lot for flavour, and for just a snack thing. I don't do that at the moment, and sometimes I cut up avocados and put them in the dehydrator as little kind of chips. And occasionally in the past I've put tomatoes in or different vegetables, put them in the dehydrator, just for something different. Once again, not really doing that right now. Not really doing anything like that. So I'm pretty consistently it might sound too simple, but I don't think you want your diet to be something you're thinking about all the time, and I think that was the advantage of what Doug was doing, and what it kind of taught me was when you're that consistent with it, you're not really thinking about what you're eating, and it doesn't become a big deal, it doesn't become a big issue. You're not thinking every day, what am I going to eat? You've got your staple foods, you've got your salad, you've got a few recipes. I mean, I've literally only used one recipe at the moment. I know that there's hundreds of recipes, and I'll probably dive into that a bit more. But right now, for what I'm doing, I'm just trying to get specific. Sometimes if you get too fancy, if you try and be too fancy, like, oh, I'm going to do loads of things and different fruits and different salads and different combinations, different smoothies, it can work against you a little bit. It can work against you because you forget the basics. The basics is, eat enough fruit, satisfy your calories. I think that's basically the main basic. Don't eat too much fat. Eat enough fruit so you're not eating too much fat, and that to me is the essential part of the diet. So that's what I eat in a day. I'll try and show it maybe one time, because people do say to me, you're in Scotland or whatever, you're not really doing a raw food diet. Some guy was saying you must be eating porridge and everything else. I don't eat any hot food. I don't eat cooked food. I have in the past. I grew up on cooked food. I have fallen off my raw food journey in the past and eaten cooked food. But I've went for years and years at a stretch of doing raw. So, and now I'm really in the best position right now with my mindset, how I'm doing it, my consistency. It's all much better, and you can see I've got the raw food glow all the time. I don't know if my skin's that good. I don't really know if avocados. Maybe I should cut out the avocado. Like, I don't know. You can eat too much avocados. I did have nutritional yeast a few days ago. That was another thing. That's something that I stay away from, because I eat a lot of it. If I have it, I'll eat it. I'll put it in every salad. So that's something I kind of stay away from. And I'm thinking, like, some people have tea. Oh, another thing that I don't do is dried fruit. Apart from putting the dates within a dressing or in a smoothie, I don't eat dates. I don't eat dried fruit. Dried fruit is, for me, a very big risk for your teeth. So take it from me. I've had some damage to my teeth, and I mean, I don't know, but I think that if I'd avoided dates and all dried fruit, I would have probably been avoided a lot of that damage. So anyway, that is what I eat in a day. That's what a raw vegan eats in a day here in supposedly cold. Well, I guess it is cold here in Scotland, but it's cold outside. It's not cold in here, and I'm not cold, so I don't need to eat something hot because it's cold outside. So I'm eating raw. So hope that made some sense to you. Feel free to comment below. What are you doing? What are you eating at the moment? Do you tend to stay consistent? I really think that getting enough calories is an issue. I think a lot of people either don't eat enough and fall off the diet, they don't eat enough and they lose a lot of weight, or don't put on enough weight, which is okay for a while, but this is like instinctive eating. Okay, we'll cover that in another video. This has already gone too long, but thanks you for watching. Feel free to like the video, comment on it, share it with others, and we'll see you in another video. Thank you.